The Bible predicted this, and it is happening now. There are moments in history when the world seems to shift beneath our feet, when uncertainty rises, when fear spreads quietly from one heart to another, and when people begin to ask questions they once ignored. What if I told you that long before our time, long before modern cities, technology, and global crises, these moments were already written about? Not guessed, not speculated. Written. And now, many believe we are living in those very pages. Take a moment and look around. The world feels different, doesn't it? Conflicts intensify, natural disasters increase, and people seem more divided than ever before. There is a growing sense that something is unfolding, something bigger than politics, bigger than economics, something spiritual. The Bible speaks of a time when people would feel overwhelmed by fear and uncertainty, a time when truth would become blurred, when deception would rise, and when people would struggle to distinguish right from wrong. Doesn't that sound familiar? But this isn't just about fear, it's about awareness. Because hidden within these ancient words is not just a warning, but a message of hope. The Bible describes a period when nations would rise against nations, not just isolated conflicts, but widespread tension across the world. Today, we see wars and rumors of wars dominating headlines. Even in places that once knew peace, instability begins to take root. And yet, this is only the beginning. There are also warnings about natural events, earthquakes, floods, fires, happening more frequently and with greater intensity. Scientists may explain them through climate patterns and natural cycles, but the Bible describes them as signs, signals pointing toward something greater. But perhaps the most striking sign is not found in nature, it's found in human hearts. The Bible speaks of a time when love would grow cold. Think about that. In a world more connected than ever through technology, why do so many people feel alone? Why is kindness becoming rare? And why do anger and division spread so quickly? Social media amplifies voices, but often it amplifies hatred just as much as truth. This isn't coincidence. It's alignment. There is also a warning about deception, a time when false messages would spread rapidly, misleading many. Today, information travels faster than ever before, but with that speed comes confusion. Lies can appear as truth, and truth can be dismissed as lies. Have you ever felt unsure about what to believe anymore? That feeling was foretold. But here, where it becomes deeply personal. Because this message isn't just about the world, it's about you. The Bible doesn't only describe global events, it speaks directly to individuals, urging them to stay awake, to stay aware, and to prepare their hearts, not out of fear, but out of purpose. Because while many signs point to chaos, they also point to something else. A call to return, a call to reflect, a call to reconnect with something eternal. In times like these, people often search for meaning. They begin to ask questions they've avoided for years. Questions like, why am I here? What truly matters? And what happens next? These aren't random thoughts. They are part of the awakening. And perhaps the most powerful part of all this is not the prediction of difficult times, but the promise that follows. Because the Bible doesn't end in darkness. It points to hope. Even in the midst of uncertainty, there is a message repeated over and over again. Do not be afraid, not because challenges won't come, but because you are not alone in facing them. There is a reminder that even when the world feels unstable, there is something unshakable, something constant, something that does not change with time or circumstance. And that is where peace is found. But here's the urgency. These signs are not meant to be ignored. They are not just interesting coincidences or ancient poetry. They are meant to wake us up, to shift our focus from distractions to what truly matters. Because time is something none of us can control. And the question is not whether these things are happening. The question is, how will you respond? Will you ignore the signs and continue as if nothing is changing? Or will you pause, reflect, and begin to see the bigger picture? There is a growing movement of people around the world who are choosing the second path, people who are stepping away from noise and confusion and seeking clarity, people who are rediscovering faith, hope, and purpose in a time where those things feel rare. And maybe, just maybe, you are one of them. If you've made it this far, it's not by accident. Something in this message resonates with you. Something is pulling your attention, asking you to look deeper, to think differently, to feel something beyond the surface. That feeling is important. Don't ignore it. Because in a world filled with distractions, clarity is rare, and when it comes, it should be embraced. The Bible predicted many things, but more importantly, it prepared us. It gave us guidance, not just for understanding the times, but for navigating them with strength and faith. And right now, more than ever, that guidance matters. So take a moment. Reflect on your life, reflect on your priorities, reflect on where you are heading. Because while the world may feel uncertain, your path doesn't have to be. There is still time to choose peace over fear, truth over confusion, purpose over distraction. And that choice begins with awareness. If this message spoke to you in any way, don't keep it to yourself. There are others out there searching for the same answers, feeling the same uncertainty, and needing the same hope. So take a step. Like this video so more people can see it. Subscribe to stay connected for more messages like this. Share it with someone who needs to hear it today. And most importantly, leave a comment. What do you feel about what's happening in the world right now? Your voice matters. And your journey is just beginning.